Hello, and thank you for watching this ForDebating.com tutorial. Today we're going to go in detail about creating a 1v1 or 2v2 debate. Categories are set by the system that allow others to search for your debate. So you could select something like movies, and then you can further narrow it down with tags. So you could choose like gladiator or something like that. And then it would also stack. So if they did a search for movies, they would see this debate. And if they did a search for gladiator, they would see this debate. You have 4 choices in the debate styles, 3 of which are 1v1, and then you have a 2v2 debate. You can choose the number of characters that you get per round in the debate, as well as the amount of time that you have to respond to the debate before that round is forfeited. So from the time that your opponent hits submit to the time that you forfeit the round is your response time. Your voting period is the time after it is completed for the audience to look your vote over, read through your different rounds, and vote on those different rounds. Free links are a notation at the top that you can create a hyperlink, and then inside the debate you can use those notations so that you only use 3 characters rather than that long URL. Of the 1v1 debates, open is the closest to two-headed giant. You can make all the changes to the character limit, the response time, the voting period. You can also change the free links and move them around. This is the only debate where you can change the number of free links. Of the last 2, you cannot change any of the parameters on these. Short has more characters, longer response times, longer voter periods, more free links, where speed is going to be our fastest, shortest debate. It's jump in there and get it done. Every debate starts with an argument and ends with a closing. Your argument round, you're going to say what your position is and attempt to say why you should win this debate. Your closing round, you're going to summarize everything that happened in the debate and explain why they should vote for you. It's considered bad form to add any new information in a closing round. If you want to go back and forth with your opponent, like you want to rebuttal their argument and their position, then you can add rebuttal rounds, anywhere up to 4. This allows you to go back and forth on different points and topics of the debate. So you can have anywhere from 2 to 6 rounds in any given debate. You can invite others like your friends. You can invite your friends. You can also invite people who have opposing views to you. But it's a good idea to talk to them first before you just send them a random invite so that they know what's coming. If you don't want to invite someone, you don't have to. They can just look at the topic, and if they're interested, they'll join the debate. On top of styles, you can also choose ranked or casual. Ranked is going to be more formal. You're going to make sure that you're dotting your I's, crossing your T's. You're going to make sure that your grammar and spelling is good. You're not going to be able to use profanity. This is for the strict professional type of debating. Casual is going to be more relaxed, laid back. You're going to be able to use profanity. You can joke around. This is more about getting the concepts and the spirit behind the debate than the actual logistics or the nuances of it. You can also restrict who can join your debate by ELO, which is the relative strength of the person who's debating. Everyone starts at 5,000. You can go to a max of 10,000, a minimum of 1,000. Your ELO, if you don't play for 2 weeks in ranked or 3 weeks in casual, will decay back toward 5,000. So if you're really high, you can't just sit on your laurels and not do any debating. Otherwise, you'll start going back to 5,000. The same is true as if you do bad and then you do research and like you've gotten better at debating. So maybe you just stay off this style for a while and it will go back to 5,000. If you want to restrict it so that the person that you're debating has to have at least like 5 or 10 debates in this particular style, then you can do that here. Judge score is similar to ELO in that it should show when a judge is good at what they do. You can define here what you want to restrict it. It's suggested that if you're doing a ranked debate that you do restrict judge scores. On topics, there's 4 different ways that you can choose a topic. You can choose a static topic, which means you know what the topic is. Statically assigned, which means you know who's deciding which side. You have a static topic with randomly assigned, which means you know what the topic is, but you don't know which side of the topic you're going to be on. Random topic randomly assigned means you're going to have a pool of topics, which it can be any one of those pool, and it can be assigned to either side. Last is going to be custom, where you join the debate, but you don't know what the topic is, and then you make suggestions, and when the 2 of you agree upon the debate begins. Last is clarity, where you're going to add additional stuff like rules and definitions. Maybe you want to make sure that the use, creator or contender rather than using the person's actual username. And then you click create the debate. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you at 4debating.com.